This is MTV.
It's the new 98.7 Amp Radio Buckhead Show. Samuel Adams in the building.
What up, son?
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man.
Wiz. Can I call you Wiz?
Yeah.
Where's Wiz come from?
Last name's Wisner. Samuel Adams Wisner.
I
So
should have
Wiz is
figured that out.
Wiz is like the childhood nickname. The real homies call me Wiz.
Okay. Kind of like Fergie and Stacy.
Yes, sir.
Like Wiz is your Stacy.
Yes, sir.
So only people that are, so I can't call you that.
You can call me Wiz.
I don't know you like that.
I'd rather be called Wiz.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you're from Boston.
Yes, sir.
You got the Celtics hat hitting right now.
Yeah.
I see that. You're a big fan?
Big fan. More of a Celtics fan than a Red Sox fan.
So you played the piano since you were 7.
Yes.
You produce.
Yes.
You rap.
Yes.
And you play soccer.
Yeah.
You're like a magnet.
Yeah, dude.
Right? I mean, all those things combined, like chicks love it, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you play notes or do you play by ear?
I play by ear. I used to be able to read when I was like 7 to 10, and then I just started hating piano lessons. Got
really?
a teacher who was like, throw your books away, improvise. That's
Really?
all you need. And like, you know, it was a blessing, because after that, you know, I learned how to use Logic and like Acid and all the production programs.
And they make it easy for you.
Yeah, I mean, you click a button and you have a whole symphony like string, and then you have horns, and then you have this. So I mean, being able to play the piano is it definitely makes.
Do you have the basic notes down?
Yeah. Like most keys, I can play most keys and stuff.
Okay.
Most blues scales, but
Do you play any other instruments that people want to know about?
drums,
Harmonica?
I can jam out on the harmonica.
Can you really?
Only if I'm drunk.
Well, oh, really? But you have like a blues background, so that wouldn't be too surprising. right?
Yeah. I mean, like I can improvise pretty well with like blues scales and stuff, which is dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you ever just get wasted and start creating music? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, one of my buddies passed away, and I actually wrote the beat for the song that I dedicated to him. I woke up in the morning hammered.
Ooh.
And I woke up and was like, this shit's a hit. Like, I love it.
That was it.
Yeah, and like, I mean, once in a while, you know, when you can be very creative when you're intoxicated. So
Yeah. An
definitely.
altered mind sometimes
altered
creates
mind
things
state.
that aren't there.
For sure.
Let's talk about I Hate College. Is that the one that hit #1 for you on iTunes?
No, that's the one that was like the big viral push.
That's what
like, the
started
big
it all?
Buzz, yeah. That was sort of like, you know, it wasn't like a parody track. It was just sort of like, I like this beat. You know, it's a classic beat, like loop, you know, that like Karen, you know, gave to Roth. And then I just sort of ran with it. And then I had this catchy hook. And I was like, all right, well, let's follow up the verses. Wrote it all about college.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was just sort of like, all right, now this is where the buzz is going to start. And
So where did you send it out first? Like, where did you put it on? Like YouTube first?
We had some random kid put it on YouTube, like we do with our other stuff. You know, we don't have like a Sam Adams YouTube page. We just send it out to the kids who like pretty much have the other videos and the favorites.
Oh, I see.
And then within like, you know, 2 months we hit like 2 million or something.
Wow.
Every time we performed it at a show, it was like all the other songs, and then I ended with I Hate College, and it was like, and everyone went fucking nuts.
Which one went nuts on iTunes? Which one?
Driving Me Crazy
Driving Me Crazy
number
went
1.
big.
And Coast to Coast was the second hit.
And no marketing behind that? No record company behind that?
Really nothing. I mean, in terms of the record, we produced, you know, I had a little money behind us. We probably recorded the record in like 18 hours.
Wow.
And Driving Me Crazy just really came together in one day. Obviously took some time to mix down, get a couple, you know, iron out a couple of the kinks, but it just pretty much just took off right as it hit iTunes.
Crazy.
And, you know, people sort of got like a little leak of it before we dropped it on YouTube. And we're like, all right, where's that song? We need to hear that. And then that sort of took the place of I Hate College. We do that then at the shows, and it just goes insane.
Hardcore. Do you think that Kansas State gave you street cred? Like what went down there?
I don't know, dude. It was so outrageous. But like, I was so appalled at that they charged me with inciting.
I don't know the whole
riot.
story. I just know that there was like a disruption and somehow you were taken off the stage by police.
It was like, I guess like our noise warrant or noise permit got pulled.
Like you could be loud until 11?
Yeah, I could be loud till 11, but it was only 10:15 when I was on stage. So they pulled our permit early, and then some kid came on stage and was like, "Yo, guys, like I think the police are gonna shut it down. So I was like, okay, well, fuck that. The police aren't here yet. Play our fucking hit. Play Drive Me Crazy.
Right.
And then so he's like, all right. And then my DJ's like, all right, that, and just presses play. And then like I do like the first chorus, and like right after this cop comes and just pulls me off stage, 2 of them, and I was just like, wow, you gotta be.
Were you taunting the police at all before they came?
Not at all.
No, you didn't say.
I didn't say f the police.
You didn't say that?
I didn't say.
Get to Wikipedia because it says you did.
Yeah. Wikipedia also said that me and him were in a gay relationship.
Oh, did it
like
really?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, you gotta get your record company to lock that down.
For sure.
That's funny.
But yeah, so
they handcuffed you or
they cuffed me on stage, pulled me off, and then I guess it was like headline news of the town. It was like me getting arrested, like middle fingers up in the air to the cops, like
wow.
And it was like rapper gets arrested at like fraternity party.
Yeah.
The thing is that the fraternity didn't notify us that they have like the worst relationship with the cops in town. So they've had this little melee going on back and forth.
Where can everybody check out like this information? Like what? Like some musicians, they do only MySpace, Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. The Facebook.com/Sam Adams Live. That's where you know, like there's tour dates, like the songs, pretty much any info, any date we have that week, you'll see it pop up on our feed. We usually stay on point about that.
Okay.
And Twitter, obviously. Twitter, when I get Twitter on my phone.
What are you? What's your Twitter?
Twitter.com/Boston's Boy.
Boston's Boy.
Yeah.
So at Boston's Boy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna retweet that.
Do that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So everybody look out for at Buckhead Show.
Yes, sir.
Talking to at Boston's Boy.
Got that. You're gonna have to get it because I gave you my phone battery, sucker.
So, okay, perfect. Well, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us, talking to us.
Man.
Congratulations on the success.
Hell yeah.
And congratulations on how much bigger it's gonna get for you.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
no
for
doubt.
having us in.
This is MTV.